Tonight, we're taking a more in-depth look at the latest draft of All Things New and what this will mean for Catholic churches across the Archdiocese of St. Louis. The new plan breaks down 178 parishes into 88 pastorates. Pastorates are one church, some cases several churches, run by one priest. Just a few hours ago, our Laura Barczewski sat down one-on-one with the man heading up this restructuring plan to answer some of the biggest questions.
A lot of the parishes that are kind of going to remain the same with one pastor, one pastoral team and staff, those are maybe the larger parishes that we see a lot of growth in. Is that how that works?
I think certainly when we would look at the Archdiocese of St. Louis, we look out at St. Charles, and we all know that in the greater St. Louis area, lots of people are moving to St. Charles. So there is a lot of stability in certain areas out there and some anticipated growth that we would look at. In other areas, we'd say it's a stable community, but it might not be as large or vibrant as it once was, and so maybe they won't have as many priests moving forward as they have. Whereas in other communities, we know that the communities have shrunk to the extent that we really do need to kind of bring them together and have them collaborate.
A lot of where this could possibly happen from looking at the maps is that downtown where we have a lot of these individual churches kind of all close together.
I think it's not the only area that we might see some of it happening. And I should make the clarification too, there's a difference between a parish merging with another parish and an actual church building being closed. And so those are two different conversations actually. And so to bring two faith communities together is one question, but the church strives to sustain church buildings as long as feasibly possible. There are no immediate recommendations right now to close a church or to sell a property. It really is first bringing communities together.
And so after May 28th, what exactly will happen? What can parishioners expect to see happening in their congregation?
So on May 28th, I think that they'll see basically the Archbishop's announcement of these are the pastorates moving forward. The next wave will probably be priest assignments. And so you'll see probably a significant shift of the priest across the Archdiocese. And saying now our first marching order is how do we start bringing these communities together, and how do we discern things like masses on Sunday? How do we discern what new ministries can we try to begin as we come together as a people of God?
And Laura joins us now. Another important thing to reemphasize to everyone is that this does not involve schools. Nothing has been decided yet about the schools. So Laura, how do parishioners give their feedback? They're asking for feedback on these new drafts, the final drafts regarding the parishes.
And parishioners can give any feedback they have to their pastor, and then the pastor will bring that to the Archdiocese to help finalize this plan. People have until next Wednesday, February 15th, to get that feedback in. You can watch that full interview on ksdk.com.
Laura, thank you.